We are good.
Hello, how's it going? Good to see you. We're doing great with a minimal amount of technical difficulties this week, hopefully, knock on wood. And yeah, it's good. It's been a beautiful spring day here in Denver. It's exciting to finally see the weather start to warm up. How about you?
Oh, just unmuting myself. It's usual. The usual. I thought I must have hit it twice. I think we've got it sorted. Let's see. We'll hang out on the screen for a smidge and make sure I got it. But I think we've got it. We'll see. If there's a little bit of lag on from the time that the live and the comments.
Perfect.
So
So yeah, we have a great show for everyone lined up today. We have Felicia with Starcast. We have a great commercial break lined up, and some news, flex time, and a couple more things up our sleeves. IRL, do you want to kind of take it away?
yeah, every week it just gets bigger and better and well, hopefully better. Felicia.algo's on. She's going to do a Starcast for us. I'm super excited about that. She's been wanting to get on the show for a while, and like real life work's been getting in the way. So we've got her has a segment, a new segment. Give me your feedback. Let me know what you think. Um, there's always a lot of fun, exciting stuff going on in this space, and it's always a challenge to kind of try to pack it into an hour. But I wanted to just quick recap kind of last week. I've got the little spiel that announced the winners for last week on our burpee challenge. So, uh, Mr. Shark won 100 algo. He decided to push it to two next rounds. So this week the pot was up to 200 algo. We're also pulling some cool NFTs. This week we were supposed to be doing yoga, and I have more prizes. Like I said, the pot's at 200. But other than that, I think we'll do news. We'll talk to Felicia, and then I'm counting on you for our first official commercial break later on. Okay?
I'm excited, looking forward to it, and I'll see you then.
Thanks. Well, hi everyone. I'm still doing the news. I'm not sure why. But I'm here. If you want to maybe try being a news anchor for a day, feel free to hit me up. But yeah, there's some cool stuff going on this week. Today is the Next Gen's drop, the sneaker drop from Little Dirk. 7:30 p.m. EST. It's big news. I think it's a collection of over 7,000. So that is happening. I thought it was interesting when I went to pull the information. They've got a launch party Twitter space later in today. Jeff Malco is going to be there. Was that they're giving props to like the foundation and powered by Algrain, and there's lots of Algrain logos. So it's kind of cool. I've been trying to kind of follow along, but that is happening tonight. And then tomorrow marks the beginning of NFT NYC. We have a ton of people from Algrain going. Our dev is missing this week because he's on a plane headed to New York. So Joe will be there. There'll be a lot of great projects there. Hopefully during NFT Flex time, we'll kind of talk about some of the ones that we see that we know are going to be there. But that starts tomorrow, and then on Thursday, the 13th, is Algo House. And Algo House is an all-day event. It kicks off with like a ladies' breakfast, I think. Yep. And then one of the things I saw on the agenda I thought was kind of cool is they're going to have a live Twitter space. Those don't always go well, but I always try to tune in. John Mazzoni and Agash are speaking later on in the day. Jessica, the new CMO, was talking. There's a pitch competition, which I think a few of our friends will be pitching on, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know all the teams pitching, but I think Jordan is pitching. Jordan BG or Beige is pitching at that. So there's a whole day packed, and that is on Thursday for Algo House at NFT NYC. I'll throw up those headlines again real quick before I bring Felicia on, but that's a new segment we're trying out. Instead of a forecast, we'll give you a starcast. She is a practicing astrologer, and I'm pretty excited to have her on. So I'll give you the headlines, and we'll get over to that. Oh, hi Felicia. I think I've got you up. Tell me what's going on.
Hi, everyone. It's Felicia.Algo. I am a practicing astrologer. Y'all can hear me, right? Okay. So I'm here to tell you about the current astrological transits for this week. Today I will be covering the season of Aries, where the current sun is placed, the moon from 4:11 to 4:17, and if there's time, Venus and Gemini from 4:11 to 5:7. So the sun is in Aries, the ram. The sun in astrology represents our ego, our drive, our pride. The sun spends about 1 month moving through each zodiac sign, traveling through all 12 in a course of a year. So right now we are in the season of Aries from now until 419, 420, I can't remember. When the sun transits Aries, the qualities of Aries and traits associated with Aries become more important for all signs. So when I say transits, I mean the current placements in the heavens. So in astrology, Aries, a fire sign, is associated with bravery and courage. Some may say recklessness, impulsiveness, ambition, a desire to win at all costs. So during the sun Aries transit, there's a sense of newness in the world. Excitement runs high, but can quickly run out of control too when this energy tips over the edge into aggression or anger. In astrology, Aries energy is described as wanting to run long before it can walk. So this can be a very impatient time for many of us because we can see where we want to be, just can't wait to get there, if that makes sense. In astrology, each astrology sign will experience the sun in Aries transit differently. This goes for the moon as well, depending on the individual's own natal chart, but all signs will sense a need to win and a desire to be first. And most of us will feel more bravado or oomph than normal. So you can use the sun in Aries transit to re-energize and reinvigorate your life goals. So now the moon transits. The moon controls our emotional body and rhythms. It also sets the public tone. The moon changes every 2.5 days, which is pretty fast. explains why we can all be quite moody. All right, so the moon in Sagittarius from 4:11 to 4:13. That's like Tuesday to mid Thursday. When the moon is in Sagittarius, you could, for instance, an emotional journey back to your past, make a literal journey to a place. Sagittarius loves to travel. Tell someone the truth for their own good or yourself. Sagittarius is blunt AF. Start a spiritual path. Sag is always looking for meaning. The overall flavor of the transiting moon in Sagittarius is adventurous. This reckless energy asks a lot of emotional questions and expects us to have the answers to those questions too. For this reason, we call the transiting Sagittarius moon a traveler's moon, prompting us to undertake new journeys, literal or philosophical. Sagittarius is a fire sign, so it's very loud, it's very blunt. It's get up and go. There's a lot of energy. So this fiery lunar transit is creative, it's highly instinctive, and it's quite bold. Sagittarius is also a mutable sign. Mutable means adaptable. So this energy takes the surrounding circumstances and molds itself to them, changing like quicksilver and adapting easily. Emotionally, the Sagittarius moon brings relief from worry because we tend to adopt a what will be attitude during these philosophical few days. This frees up energy to actually find solutions instead of just worrying about what to do. The mood of the Sagittarius lunar transit can be quite wild and reckless at times. However, this is brash energy and it often offends easily. This is even more amplified with a double fire in the sky with Aries and Sag. Moving on to the moon in Capricorn from 4:13 to 4:15, middle of the day Thursday to Saturday. When the moon is in Capricorn, good things to include would be balancing your budget, apply for a job or a promotion, learning new practical hands-on skill. Follow the news. Capricorns are always informed for whatever reason. When the moon transits Capricorn, the mood is cautious but wise. This is sensible, quite authoritarian energy, but we mostly trust it and it mostly does us good. During the Capricorn moon, there's not much time for the impractical. People are hard at work, ambitious and driven, moving towards their goals. It's grown-up energy. We pay our bills, we take out the trash. If you have kids, you feed your kids on time. You can say that there's not a lot of fun in the air during a Capricorn moon, although there's a certain amount of dry wit available if you're looking for it. The Capricorn moon is about living up to your responsibilities. It's grounded, it's very practical, but emotions may be cold or even repressed. Cap is an earth sign, so it's very sensible, it's very grounded. It's not a great time for having to deal with emotional drama. Ideally, use the Capricorn moon to further work matters, but try not to make drastic decisions about love or emotional issues at this time. When you do have to make decisions, the Capricorn moon encourages cold, hard logic and wisdom of experience. So your gut may tell you one thing, but the facts tell you another. Maybe this time you better trust the facts. And then at last, the Aquarius moon from 4:15 to 4:17. It's the evening of Saturday to the middle of Monday. Astrology shows that when the moon is in Aquarius, it might be a good idea to be an early adopter to new tech, donate your skills, not your money, to a charitable cause. Aquarius people tend to be about the people and they're very humanitarian. Spend time socializing online. Aquarius people are really good with tech, on computer, they're really witty. Invent, innovate, think outside the box. Or you can tackle an emotional problem without the emotional drama. Aquarius natives tend to be very detached to their emotions. When the moon transits Aquarius, emotional issues are often brushed aside in favor of the intellectual. This can be a good thing or not so good thing, just depending on who you are and what circumstances you're living through. Certainly, the focus on logic cools the emotional temperature, which can be helpful in hectic or overwhelming times. However, during the Aquarius moon, it's difficult to get grips with emotional problems. So we tend to try to ignore them, and that leads them to fester, which is rarely helpful. But on the plus side, the energy of the Aquarius moon is good hearted and friendly. Aquarius is highly idealistic air sign, very intellectual, very witty, very good with tech, and seeks futuristic and idealistic solutions to mankind's problems. In this sense, the Aquarius moon can be a visionary moon, helping to drive forward progress, especially environmental or technological progress. This progress may come at a personal cost. However, the emotional aloofness of the Aquarius moon can be difficult for many to handle, coupled with the fact that the Aquarius moon demands freedom and independence. And you can see why this moon has a bad reputation when it comes to romance. A quick recap. So the sun is in Aries until 4:19, 4:20, I can't remember. Moon in Sagittarius from 4 to 11 to 4:13. So get blunt. If you have something to say, then say it. The moon in Cap from 4:13 to 4:15. Pay your bills, feed your kids on time. Moon in Aquarius from, oh wait, I forgot. Anyways, so yeah, spend time online. Well, that was a lot of fun. Y'all know where to find me. Thank you, IRL, for having me up here.
I love it so much. And you're coming back. Don't go anywhere. You're going to do flex time with us later on today. Okay. Sounds good. I appreciate you.
Absolutely.
Alrighty. Let's see here. That's not what I want. That's okay. Ted, are you ready for your commercial break? Your first official commercial break?
I am. And this commercial break is sponsored by AlgoGator.finance. AlgoGator.finance brings you another innovation in managing your portfolio. EasyLP. EasyLP lets you not only find the best rates for liquidity providing in the ecosystem, but allows you now to take those opportunities directly from AlgoGator. With support for TinyMan, with other AMMs coming soon, you can provide double and single-sided liquidity to pools in just a couple of clicks and transactions. Portfolio tracking, opportunities, NFTs, NFDs, wallet management, and much more. Algogator.finance. Algorand made easy. And of course, as always, our second sponsor is the one, the only ExaMarket. Want to give a quick shout out to ExaMarket. The rewards program is in week 10 currently. They are doubling the loot boxes that you will receive, as well as doing additional bonuses for the top 25 plus collections. Stay tuned for more information on that, and it's exciting to see what they're continuing to contribute to the ecosystem. IRL, back to you.
It's active right now. Hi, guys. I think I got Luga. Luga, are you with
Hey,
me?
hey.
How's
I
it
was just doing
going?
some exercises myself. Pretty great. Pretty great. How are you?
We got Bendy last week with the yoga.
We did. We got very bendy. I didn't know I could move like that.
It was
Had to-
cool. It was fun. I loved seeing some of the guys try it out. Big shout to Yomo. I know you did good, bud.
Great.
Uh, and Rumi, and there were some really good ones. I thought we could take a
The
second to
thirst trap
just kind of
pose on
review
the
the week
fountain.
before you tell
Yeah,
us
yeah,
what's up for this week, if that sounds good.
yeah.
Okay. Let's see here.
Is that Ross again with his mountaineering abilities?
Lassie posted this one of her kids doing it. It was really great. It was so good.
The cutest.
I loved it. I did mine with mine this week. It was a good one to do with. It was really good.
You get bonus points for kids.
Yomo got out of his comfort zone. Felicia just straight killed it. This is what it looks like when you murder
Oh,
Algo Active.
wow.
And I don't know if you saw this thread, Luga, but you've been challenged, and maybe if
Oh,
you
I've
need
been
a week
challenged?
off for the kids or something, Felicia might
Oh,
step up because if I'm not mistaken, yeah, she wants to have a shuffle challenge.
a
It was in here somewhere.
shuffle. Oh, I have never, not like when you buy NFTs, but when you like physically move your body, kind of shuffle.
Yeah, I'm gonna look super stupid if I try it, but we'll fit it in one of these weeks coming up soon. 'Cause she just
Like
killed
super
it.
fit active dancing. Oh, ooh. Can I just play Dance Dance Revolution? Does that count?
No, I don't think so.
No.
We'll have to ask her, I guess. Savannah
Oh, so yeah.
killed both the crane and the side raven, which you tried. And this one, let
Yeah,
me see if I can pop my sound on for this bad boy. I don't know how well everyone can hear it, but let's just, if I could have figured out how to do this in a slow-mo Luga, I would have put it up in a slow-mo because it was
I get slow mo
that
for you.
good.
I was like, hold on, honey, let me go do this video real quick. I was like, I'll be fine, sure. She was very worried.
She was like, what was that? And you're like, that's me. And
It was more of me hitting the couch than anything, but
and it was awesome. I could like feel your energy be like, that was worth it. Yeah.
absolutely. That's probably like my longest hold ever.
I won't keep it on loop too much longer. But yeah, so there were some really good ones. Rumi did this.
Hilarious.
I couldn't. It was impressive. And then AP, I don't know how you do a plank with no feet.
I was insane. That's like calisthenics level. That's just.
I don't even know. How do you do a
I think it's
plank
probably
without
like
your
a
feet touching the
planche.
ground? It's insane.
Yeah, I do
Um,
not have it.
so yeah, I don't know where mine went though. What's a bummer.
Rugging
How come
yourself.
I didn't get posted in the Algo Active? Oh, you know what? I linked it down here though, so you guys can see it. Maybe? Hey, I used the
Maybe.
hashtag. It's Twitter's fault. But I wanted, if I could have do slow-mo, I would, because roundabout when my little one runs for the muddy field, I get an Algo A in there, thanks to Perdoodle, who sent
Yeah,
me,
yeah, yeah. I think for Doodles screenshotted it for you.
yeah, they sent me a marked up infographic that was like hand drawn on, like if I were to just bend a limb this way, it might look like an A. So, yeah, I whipped out the Algo. Okay. Oh, there it is,
Yeah, there it is.
right there. So it happened.
It's
It
first
really did
play.
happen, and it was a good time. But this week you've got a new challenge for us having to do with abs.
The worst. I always skip ab day.
So you do kind of this like, kind of reminds me a little bit of Pilates with the leg up. I don't know
Hmm.
what it is you call that, but could I do that without a weight?
You could, yeah, yeah, yeah. So if you just have like the arms over the head, you can call that static banana, or you just try to make your body in a banana position so that legs are up, shoulder blades are off the ground. Total core engagement.
A static
Um,
banana.
Static banana, yeah.
Okay.
You can do it weighted or unweighted. All of these are gonna feel. You're gonna feel them.
Okay. And then the legs higher up off the ground. That looks harder. I think I need to go in the
Yeah,
other direction for the modifications. For me
yeah, it's
personally,
gonna be a
but
little.
and then like a plank, I think is a good one, right, for the abs. No.
Yeah, yeah, planks are good.
Okay.
They can also kind of hurt the lower back. So if you hurt your lower back doing a plank, then I would suggest rolling over into static banana. I think that's a
Oh,
little bit
that's good
better.
to know. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Fair enough.
And then
So
you got little side twists here. So that's like really oblique active. Just get like the total core engagement there.
my abs are kind of hurting just watching.
They're
um,
not too bad. You can breeze through.
yeah. So I had been saying, submit these before midnight the night before. I think what we'll do for this week and next week and kind of moving forward is you'll have till the show's over the following week to get it in so that last minute
I
people
like
can
that.
get entered. Last week we gave away 100 Algo and Mr. Shark.algo pushed it. So this week we have a 200 Algo prize pot. So if you haven't done your yoga and you want to hurry up and really fast do it before the end of the show, get it posted to Twitter. I'll do a wheel of names and post it tomorrow. So yeah, we've got we've got 2 NFTs for this week. And another 100 Algo. So depending on what happens with this week's prize winner, it could get rolled to 300 or we could reset it at 100. But I've got a Bork here.
That's a good week.
We've got a Noti Boy that was donated by AP. So thanks,
Are you doing all
AP,
3 prizes for the same person?
sweetening the pot or piling onto the prizes. And I don't know, any tips for us? The banana's the best way to go if you're not big into abs.
I think static banana's probably your best bet. Bicycles aren't bad. So similar, not quite like flutter kicks with like the legs going up, but you just kind of tuck them and then like bicycle kick. Those aren't too bad. It's really just about like trying to maintain that constant pressure on your abs. So if it's a lesser workout, but it's for like longer duration, I think it's usually a better way to do it.
Okay, and then if you want to make it harder, like you did the weights and okay, twist.
Yeah, add in weight or just like try to get your arms above your head like that. Just it adds so much more intensity.
I like how these challenges there's something for everyone. Like I need the baby versions, and I'm gonna blame it on doing it with my kids. But we all know that it has to do with my own physical physique. I think more so than anything. So I don't know. I appreciate you sending me these videos and kind of giving us a good guide and challenge. We got Yomo that helps out with those. Yomo, let's see what you got for abs this week.
His abs are insane being a boxer. Guy's
bet.
gonna do something nuts.
I bet. I don't know. But get them in. So get your yoga in if you haven't done it yet. We'll extend it to the end of the show. I'll pick a winner tomorrow, and then you'll have all week to get up on the ab challenge for this week's hashtag Algo Active.
Go active.
All right, we're going to take another break, but then I'm going to round everybody up. You, me, Felicia, and Ted are going to talk some NFT flexes.
Let's flex.
Appreciate you.
I appreciate you.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this sponsorship could be yours. Yes, you, the viewer, could pay $20 a week to get me to go and say a script any.
Did we lose Ted?
Hello? Oh gosh. Okay. Am I here? There we go. I apologize for the technical difficulties as I continue to navigate through this just like IRL is. As I was saying, yes, you, the viewer, could go and get a ad read on this show for $20 a week or an entire bona fide sponsorship for $50 a month. And I promise I will give you the bona fide full ad read if I go through technical difficulties. You will get a complete and total rehash of your content. With that said, I want to give a quick shout out again to AlgoGator. Quick little recap. AlgoGator.finance brings you another innovation in managing your portfolio using EasyLP. EasyLP lets you not only find the best rates for liquidity providing in the ecosystem, but also allows you now to actually take advantage of those opportunities directly through AlgoGator. With support for TinyMan and other AMMs coming soon, you can provide double and single-sided liquidity to pools in just a couple clicks and transactions. Portfolio tracking, opportunities, NFTs, and Ds, wallet management, and much more. All could be yours at algogator.finance. Algorand made easy. IRL, pending my my technical difficulties, I am going to pass the mic back to you.
You guys could hear me, but they couldn't hear me because I had muted myself. So yeah, it's been a fun show. Never short on excitement. It's always way fun, even when I screw up and make my cheeks red. It's really great. I'm just trying to check on some of the comments. Ted, you're still in those spots. I will, in all fairness, note that it's we said $20 to wing it, but we charge more if we get you to read a script. So.
Oh yeah. I should have apologized on that. That there are different tiers to all of this. In my panic of seeing you go frozen, and then kind of understanding that I was probably frozen, I started to get just way distracted, and then I'm trying to pull up my phone to see if I should continue the call on the phone and all sorts of stuff like that. But absolutely, if you have any more business inquiries or sponsorship questions, feel free to send IRL a DM, and she'll be more than happy to go and get you sorted.
I appreciate you, Kieran, for the membership spot or the commercial break. He's doing the Easy LP. It sounds super cool. He was just on the next block yesterday too, so that was kind of neat. But I dig looking at NFTs, and one of my favorite things is to chat with my friends about kind of what's poppin'. So I asked everybody to show me what they got, basically, and so I thought I'd go over them with you guys. Felicia, welcome to your first NFT flex time. Bow, 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 bow.
Excited.
All right, so let's see here. We got some H&Y NFTs. They're going to be in NYC.
I think giving out stuff too, right? Keychains or something? Secret Alpha? Hope you actually have them, Yomo.
Look what I got.
Ooh.
I'm really
Yeah, that's nice.
Thanks, Roadster. Shout out for my new background, by the way. He 3D printed me a custom. It's fancy, but I also got a Bork keychain, which was not one of the things I was most disappointed about not going to NYC for, but it was on the list. So much love there. Speaking of Borks, we're giving away a Bork for the Algo Active Challenge this week. And then Lucas says his Bork is flexy. He's flexy and he knows it.
Yeah, he is. That guy.
Parliament of the Owls. It's OG. I love Algo the Owl.
Matthias Trinley I think, also deserves to get some love here too. Definitely very cool to see. I think Algo Gear is the one that posted that. Shout out to Algo Gear.
I love him. He's an OG. It's super cool. It's very unique. Nobody can look like him. It's really good. Felicia, what do you think of the Ravens? Have you seen these?
I've seen them around. To be honest, I don't know much about them.
I'm digging some of the new get-ups for them. Initially, they were a little too. I like the long hair and the more clothes. I don't know. I'm lame. I know. I'm a big square. So I picked some up last week. Actually, I just have to figure out how to get them dressed and what I want and not spend a ton of algo on it. So if
Exactly. That's what I'm worried about, is getting one and then becoming obsessed with dressing it up. And
I kind of instantly got that inkling, and I was like, I'm gonna wait. I already spent enough algo this week. Maybe I'll see if there's like a trade group. I'm sure there's people that are willing to trade. I've only looked on secondary. Borks. Let's see here. That's not what I wanted. Where did my thread go?
The Borks overtook you.
I know. Okay, so this was a fun flex. Shout out Algo Quilt. For those who don't know, I minted NFTs. They were a whopping 6.9 algo, I think, back during the last bull run. They were fun. I do it kind of like I'm really artistic at home, but I wanted to try to see what it was like to mint, and I wanted to make a shuffle. And so yeah, there were actually a couple that popped up in the thread this week. Ooh, Felicia posted this one.
My Wu-Tang Assassin,
Yeah.
he battles hard in Jankin in the Gecko Discord, like half the time, but it's totally fun. I spend so much time in there and almost all my grub battling my MIAs.
I
I've
haven't
like,
battled yet.
I'm
I haven't
legit
touched
negative
grub.
like 8,000 grub, but it's okay. It's fun.
I need to get in there because I haven't been in
It's
there.
fun. It's a good way to flex your MIAs too. It just makes you want to buy more, and you get to name them like really fun names. That's cool.
Okay. I have some sweet MIAs. I'll dust them off for next week. I have some good ones though, for sure. Let's see here. I've seen a couple of the Bambino customs lately. Okay, so this one might go down as one of the most epic of the flexes this week in my book. It's iconic in my opinion. I don't know. I love the fancy, stupid horse before there was a fancy horse. I don't even know. So
I totally agree. I think what Genghis Khan, as we'll call her, is her ability to kind of to go and put personality in these different limited things, I should say, like limited portraits and limited canvas sizes, is really impressive.
and they are Thirstover. What is I don't know if it's Thirst or Loaf that is pitching, but I saw in the comments that Evil Tools is being pitched at the pitch contest in NYC. And so for anybody who doesn't know, yes, you can race your horses, you can name them. It's like lots of fun. People get real serious with their horse racing, but always manage to have fun. But Evil Tools is like a side community give back project that they have. There's a mass opt out tool. There's all of these creator tools that they have and guides as part of the Evil Tools package. So that is being pitched at NYC. Sai's good. I like some of the new stuff. Geez, that was one I missed out on. I felt bummed, and now I'm excited that they're back because maybe I
Yeah.
won't be slow this time around.
The G Resurrection is exciting. There's a lava skin one that was like immaculate.
More about this. This one made me LOL, guys. I've always been told I have a bony butt. I sit in my husband's lap or anything, got a bony butt. Apparently, that's what a bony butt looks like. It made me
Wow.
laugh.
So you need this NFT to give to him.
I feel like I might have to go trait shopping. You're right.
Might have.
More ravens. This is one of the coolest Bambinos I've seen that I was like, I had to do a double take on it. I didn't really recognize it has that at first. I don't know why Vlad got sensitive content flagged, but
Yeah, you clicked that really quickly too. You just
It's a
said
bold move.
full send on
no
that. I
hesitation.
respect it. Shout out to that's both a Vlad, but also an Algo Hans seems to be collaboration. So good to see kind of just both of those different projects melding together. What Hans is doing in the background, especially with the new website that he launched. Go check his Twitter out if you want more information on that. But it's really cool.
It's good. I saw another
That one's
custom
actually
did, Haruf was showing off one of his old customs from Vlad the other day, and it's really good. Vlad's.
That's a 3-part custom. There's a one that's flesh, one's half flesh, and one's half skeleton, and then a full skeleton hand. It's like super sick.
Giraffes. So that's the original giraffes, right? Yeah, that's an original giraffe. Okay, that's a mad flex, Shane. Well done. And then the
Um,
Roberts or the robots,
the
Roberts.
robots, yes, the Roberts, as Stitch eloquently called them, among other people. Really amazing to see that. For anyone that doesn't know, if you have a Crazy Goose flock, you're entitled to mint a robot. It's not the traits don't go 1-to-1, but your goose will entitle you to getting a mint pass essentially. That mint pass is indefinite, and it uses crumb, which is the token that geese drop to go and use to pay for it, or excuse me, feed it and change its state. So you can see in Nat's picture, the Robert is happy, but you can have your Roberts be sad or angry or even they could die. But yeah, it's interesting, and I think it's really innovative.
I need to mint mine. I haven't done it yet.
I did one and waited on one. I'm trying to make myself wait. I don't know.
Mine's probably gonna end up dead. No, I'll forget to feed it.
Shout out to Ventral who gave everybody an airdrop for extra crumb because I was hecka short on crumb, so that was really cool.
And I want to remind the audience too, you can purchase what's called an auto feeder from the store, and you can preserve the state that your bots are in. So they will stay either at happy, or if you want them to be grumpy, you can make them all grumpy too.
That's cool. I'll need that.
Don't make them grumpy. Lundy's. Okay, so this is a basic Belinda and Perdoodles collab. And I like both of those projects. I like both those people. I'm a fan of that. It's a dope flex. Elf Flacco 503. Good job, buddy. A robot, Bambino, Sea King. I heard they have a
I really
V3
like the
coming.
Sea Kings also. I think what I forget his name, but how they've transitioned from the Sea Folk and seeing this kind of evolution over time. It's really great to see this continued effort and passion in the industry.
Seafolk V3 coming soon.
Ooh.
I heard. I'm excited. So this is cool. I haven't modified any of my thumbs, but the background is epic. I have said it before, and I will say it again. Jot it down. It is the 80085 background, and it is the most equitable boob I have seen. I just don't know how else to say it. Like, there was
You know,
there,
all boobs are great, and we'll leave it at that for my opinion on it.
there was this whole nipple trait last year. I don't know if you guys remember that. It was
I
bad.
think AFK left.
And
Yeah,
all the
they started
nipples
it.
look like Barbie dolls. It was weird. I didn't like it. This is like an equitable distribution of boob for me. So I have one of these in the pink background, but I'm a little partial as a mom myself. Like, I don't know. You guys know how I feel, though. I'm being honest.
Oh, I feel it. I feel it. Appreciate the honesty.
I like the robots with like the liquids or the cracked screens. Those traits were really, I'm enjoying those. A Shiba, the only way you can get a Shiba is to enter a shuffle that's in the HNY Discord.
I
And
think
it's
there's only one listed.
Shiba.algo's kid that does it, I think. I haven't been lucky enough to get one, even though I do enter every shuffle I can. Fancy stupid horse, another Borg. And then this guy, Tiffy, he's been going ham on some NFTs.
Yeah, big in Afro space, I believe, or Fro Story, Fro Story.
Yeah, that was good.
I also really like, and it would be remiss of us to say on a segment called Flex Time, to also not shout out Andrew Windmill's Flex Time app, built and empowered by Lions Wrinkle. Um, Really amazing to see both of those guys come together and produce something that is really amazing for the wider ecosystem. So once again, it's Flex Time. If you go and type it into Twitter, you can find it pretty easily. And Andrew Windmills is also one of the premier faucets of information, I guess we'll call it, in the ecosystem. And I think that's something that people should definitely take into consideration. Once again, it's at Andrew Windmills and it's at Flex Time, or excuse me, Flex Machine _. And yeah, it's a fantastic system. You can connect with your wallet, and it goes and it does all of the tracing and stuff for you. So you just have to go and just kind of click and copy and paste, and it's super easy, super dope, really intuitive system. And we're here at the Algo Hour. We're all about community lift, and I think that's something that is probably one of the biggest community lifts within NFTs that we've seen recently. So,
I love
IRL,
the
back to
Flex
you.
Machine, and I love that they have added so many projects since it launched just like a week or two ago. So here's one with the cones. Randy Cohn, shout out to him and his mom. Yeah, these have all been really good. I'm not logged into Twitter on my streaming computer, so it won't let me filter. But yeah, the Flex Machine is super fun, and I just feel like it's getting better and better. There's more and more things that you can do on it. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I appreciate y'all weighing in. Is there a favorite trait you guys want to, best trait of the week for each of you individually, or something that you saw you really liked?
That Shiba crab really spoke to me. I really like the concept of having these slightly different gated shuffles and whatnot, where you go, and it really provides a lot of I don't want to call it lore, but it just a lot of awesomeness when it comes to going into these different discords. Not necessarily like utility, but also just more along the lines of just fun.
Yeah, that was the Panda Shiba. That was good.
So you can only get a Shiba in a shuffle?
Yep,
Is that
you
right?
enter. It's in the H&Y Discord, so the same Discord that has the Borks.
Oh, okay.
There's a Shiba Syndicate page or channel on there. And honestly, he does a lot of giveaways. Shiba, if you're listening, you are listening.
Oh,
You do a
awesome.
lot of giveaways. I need more shuffle opportunities. Like, I'm happy, but I want one, man. My shuffle luck has been really terrible. Just for the last several months on end. I don't know. I still don't have a basic Belinda. I don't know how. I don't, and I enter them religiously. So, yeah, it's the secret Shiba Syndicate. That is right. That is right. So, that's the only way to get one that I know of, unless you go on secondary, and I have not seen any on secondary for a decent price. I'm not quite ready to give up a kidney for one, but
Free right now.
I'm watching. And then I really liked on the robots. I liked the baby Goot trait with the little baby carrier, but also having the broken face. So Nat posted that one, and I just think it's hilarious. I don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. It's so cute. I hope mine has a baby.
Mine didn't, the one I did, but what about you, Luga?
I am Gootless and Robertless. It is it's a sad time. I know.
Do
I'm
you
a
have a Shiba?
terrible DJ. I do have a Shiba. I do have a Shiba.
Well, then it's all worth it if you've got the Shiba. As someone that got a medley of different Roberts and whatnot, I am very fortunate and grateful. I tried to go and make a one picture with all of them in it, but I was getting to the point where they were starting to look too small. Um, what a great problem to have in any way, in regardless. But still, I'll be sure to continue to flex them on my Twitter too.
Okay, well, I say before we roll the credits, let's take a look. Felicia and Luga, you guys can hang out with us while we take a quick look at the comments and wrap it up for the week. Reminder, Luga's got our ab challenge that's starting today. It's going to go for a week. Felicia's going to put us all to shame and teach me how to shuffle, IRL shuffle.
Maybe we can do a small tutorial.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need a big tutorial. I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, so flex your NFTs, hashtag NFT flex time. We'll look at them every week. I just think it gives an interesting opportunity to I know for artists it's always good to hear what collectors think. But also just I don't know, sometimes people are on different trends than I am. And so I called it, and it didn't come up, but I'm calling it PBG season. I bought a Corvus. No, I bought a Corvus in a goose recently with a purple background, and I'm just digging the PBGs lately. So I think that might be the next background that we have. I don't know.
I like the purple. I like that there's different tones of purple. Like there's the different tones of yellow that really kind of have a difference. Whereas with green, I feel like that neon green can be a little bit aggressive, whereas some of the other tones of green are I don't know. It's interesting. I could go on and on about backgrounds, but I know you're trying to make this the Algo Hour and not the Algo Day.
I'm calling it. It's going to be PBG season here soon. I don't know. All right. I appreciate everyone. Thanks for the baby. Hi, Bubba. Sorry.
He was grumpy.
For all
He
the
said,
other
"I wanted
adults
to
in
be
the room,
involved."
I just melt when I see babies. I can't help it, especially when they're not mine and I don't have to clean up after them. They're so
Oh,
cute.
yeah. He's fresh.
I love it. All right. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I will roll the credits, but definitely give me all your feedback. Let me just quick say hello. I saw Thirst up there earlier. She said that they were going to pitch Evil Tools. Marine's in the house. Marine, shout out to you for doing 3 weeks strong on Algo Active. Killing it. Sheba was there. Shaq. Seth, that's you. So, hi, Seth. Scott, I appreciate your help with the audio. It seems like a silly thing, but just commenting, you didn't unmute yourself is always helpful. Alex, Buddy Man, you guys are all awesome. Yomo, I already said hi, but thanks for doing your yoga, bud. No, let's see. We'll see how much money Kieran wants back on the technical difficulties for his ad, but shout out to him for believing in us. And then it sounds like there's some challenges. The Berglunds are going to get you to cacao next week, maybe. So I really appreciate it. I feel like somebody reminded you, hit the like button and subscribe, because that's what you do on these kinds of things. I think that's.
And keep in mind too, for Noel, that's my artistic interpretation of the cacao. If he wants to do a specific, script level cacao, then we got to fine tune that a little bit more. But once again, as always, business inquiries go to the boss at irl.algo.
Thank you to each and every one of you for putting up with me and just doing this with me. It's so much more fun as a group. Just big love, big time. I appreciate you all, and we will see you guys next week, right?
Next week, stay tuned for more. Hopefully, we'll have a lot more from Joe and news from NFT NYC and stuff that I don't even know about yet. So
yeah,
we'll see.
Joe's going to be back next week, and he's going to talk to us about best practices for finding and hiring a dev.
There we go. That's perfect, especially after NFT NYC, where people may come away from the conference with excitement and they're looking for ways to just get empowered. So happy to go and help facilitate that.
All right, I'm rolling.